Welcome to Fjordgård, a tiny village located on the island in Senja in Northern Norway inside the Arctic Polar Circle. It has a really famous peak called Segla, and we are going to hike to Hesten, forget the famous picture what you can see on Instagram. Maybe you hear the first time about it, maybe you have been there. Stay tuned to find out how you can hike this peak, where to park and what you need to consider in gear and stuff you need. Stay tuned, see you soon. If you're going to park on the two parking places, one is located down below and one is located on the school on the top here. You might recognize this road, so you have to walk this to get to the trailhead where it starts to go to Hesten. I have waited now several days that the sky has to clear up, so now it's only partly cloudy and I'm hoping to see the midnight sun. It's a bit early, it's still a lot of hours. The trail, it should be only about 1 hour to hike. It depends on your conditions. Some people manage it in 35 minutes as well. Even if it's your first time hiking in Northern Norway, it's really easy for beginners to do this hike. The trailhead is not so steep. It's only the last part to Hesten which is a bit more challenging. It's not necessarily always that you have to go all the way up to get the stunning view of the surroundings on the island of Senja. Senja is Norway's second biggest island if you take away Svalbard from the list. There are nearly 15,000 people living here, and in Fjordgård are less than 200 people living today. Segla has become very popular due to social media. That's why they arranged 2 big parking lots in this small town. Like all other fishing villages in the northern region, people moved away, and today it has become more a tourist town than a fishing village. To get here, you have to drive through narrow long tunnels inside the mountain. Be aware, it's very, very narrow. Most people would maybe say it's really boring to hike as you are staring always to the ground while you're going up. But if you take a small break, sometimes it's really good to do so you can enjoy the view while you're going up. Especially if you're going down, when you have a great view over the village and can enjoy it during your hike. And at least if you're reaching the top, this is the best you ever can see. So stay tuned to check it out. Seems to be you will not be the only one who is struggling to get up here. Whew. It's not so much wind today, it's just a little bit. It's good, otherwise it would be way hotter. And already now we are nearly at the top. I think at Hesten it's behind me. Not sure if it's over there. And when you reach out of the forest, you will get a really nice view from Segla all the way up. I might not recommend to go the same path up as I did. It's really steep, and if you slide you can fall down and maybe die actually, as you see here. Be aware about your own condition or about your own health and safety before you consider to go this path up here. It's also enough if you just go to the ridge there. It's really easy to go up from there. So this is perfect for beginners. So in 60 minutes I made it up here to Hesten. The box and the pole is over there. I just went here to get the better view of Segla. As you see, Segla is behind me. It's really amazing. Even in that other direction it looks beautiful. It's like a mountain going up really like a spear, and it's going deep down to the sea. It's really special. I've never seen anything like it, and I have to say this hike is way more better than every single hike in Lofoten. Seriously, it's really mind-blowing to be here. Back at the car at quarter over 10. It was quite challenging, but it was a really great trip. I can highly recommend that you do it. I can also feel, as I did not went so many times on the mountain, it's quite challenging for the knees. But anyway, if you go slow and take time, it's no problem. I went now up and down in 2 hours. Had a long break, maybe 2 hours upstairs, did some filming and drone flying. So I'm really excited to see the results. Okay, let's start with the gear, what I have promised you in the beginning of this video. What I can recommend and what I'm always using are proper hiking shoes. So you have a protection on the ankle and you have a solid sole for the vegetation in Northern Norway and on the mountains, which you can hike really easily with. Other thing, as you have seen in the video, it's a proper hiking trousers. I used to use this kind. It's a synthetic kind of makes of fiber, and this is from Arc'teryx. It's also water repellent, and I used to impregnate it after several times of using, and it's really good to have. But I have to say, during the summer season it can be really warm with this kind. So you can also use the normal jogging trousers. It's also possible, but it might not be optimal if you encounter some rainy or wet conditions. And the most important rule in Norway is to use layers. So I start often with a t-shirt. It depends on the temperature, so I use a thin jacket over it. And if it's really cold, I use a t-shirt with a synthetic jacket. You can compare it like with Dune, but this one is synthetic and it protects you from keep you warm at least. If there's a lot of wind, and it's warm, I used to have this thin windstop. You can also fold it like this. It's a really good thing. It don't take a lot of space in your backpack, and it's really fast to unpack it, wrap it around you, and keep you warm from the cold wind, which you can or may encounter in Northern Norway. If it comes really down to bad weather, I use the Gore-Tex protection jacket. This one is also from Arc'teryx. I have it nearly 10 years now, and this is an active version, so it means if you use your body and it's heating up and it's getting condensation underneath, this is like letting the condensation out. So sometimes if you hike, it looks like that you're steaming. And yes, even in summer conditions, I can recommend that you have wool with you. Even if we had a really nice summer this year, it can be really cold. It's about 8 degrees to 14 degrees. And wool is the only thing which keeps you at least warm. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I could give you some good inside tips how to hike Segla or Hesten, and about a little bit more about the gear which you should consider if you go on a hiking trip in Norway. Let me know down below what you think about this video. Give a thumbs up, please subscribe to my channel and Instagram, it would be really good and help me out a lot. See you in the next one.